You're scrolling, drifting through the endless static of the algorithm, waiting for the signal to cut through the noise. Consider, if you will, that you just found the frequency. You've just stepped off the timeline of the everyday, into the space where the forgotten history and the hidden truths finally touch down. There's the story you know, and then there's the airspace we're about to enter. Check your coordinates, because you're heading towards the landing point. Welcome back, friends. Today's story. All for show. He was a big, broad-shouldered kid from Yonkers, the son of a Jewish immigrant who ran a 24-hour luncheonette. In that small restaurant, young Isaac learned his first lessons in anthropology, not from a textbook, but by listening to the rhythmic cadences of the Polish, Italian, and Russian laborers who stopped in for coffee. By age 14, he was a gifted saxophonist, but it wasn't just his music that got people's ears. It was his uncanny ability to mimic anyone, from the French waiter to the airplane engine, without knowing a single word of the language or owning a single piece of hardware. During World War II, he enlisted in the Coast Guard. While stationed in Brooklyn, he wasn't patrolling the Atlantic, he was writing sketches for military venues. It was there that he met a civilian producer who saw something in the way this private could command a room with nothing but a grimace and a grunt. After the war, he hit the nightclub circuit and eventually found himself in the flickering, postage stamp size screen of a brand new medium called television. But this wasn't the television of today. There were no retakes, no editing, no safety net. Every Saturday night, he had to fill 90 minutes of live airtime. It was a grueling, high-pressure pressure cooker that would have broken a lesser man. To survive, he assembled a writing room that would become the stuff of legends. In that smoke-filled room, a group of young, hungry kids screamed and threw light bulbs at each other while trying to make the big man laugh. One of those kids was the skinny fella named Mel Brooks. Another was a quiet writer named Neil Simon. A third was a young man named Woody Allen. He didn't just entertain a nation. He was the primary architect of American comedy, building the foundation upon which every Saturday night sketch show still stands today. But for all his fame, he struggled. The man who could mimic an emotion on camera often felt empty when the red light went out. He battled the bottle and a terrifying temper for decades, retreating into a fog that nearly erased him from public memory. Yet, he fought his way back. He became the symbol of resilience, proving that the man who made the world laugh could eventually find a way to smile himself. We remember him as the star of Your Show of Shows. We remember him as the formidable coach Calhoun in Grease. We remember him as the man who turned a simple pantomime of a sewing machine into high art. You know him as Sid Caesar, and whether you realize it or not, this is The Landing Point. Viewers, thank you for watching today, The Landing Point. We really appreciate it. I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsor, Roadrunner Real Estate. They are a full-service real estate company doing both commercial and residential real estate. They can help you buy, sell, or even lease your properties. So if you're in the market looking for a real estate company, please go out and give them a call. They'll happily help you today. The next thing I'd like to talk about is our social media. Obviously, we have YouTube if you're watching that today. If you haven't done so already, please go out and subscribe. It is completely free to you. There's nothing that you'll be charged or any membership fees, but it does help us out so we can get our latest episodes to you quickly, and you can find out what's going on with YouTube. Our other place that we do a lot of our social media is on our Facebook page, The Landing Point. So please go out and like and subscribe or follow those, I guess I would say, so you get the latest updates. If you're a person that likes to listen to stories as you're out on the drive, we have our podcast. You can find the Landing Point out there, and it can be on most services. So once again, thank you for watching the Landing Point, and we look forward to see you on our next story.